Yeah,
How do you pronounce your name?
Zarian,
Oh, I wasn't even close. Zarian.
yeah,
Zarian, where you calling me from?
Towson, Maryland.
Maryland. How old are you?
24.
24. What you do for a living?
I'm an accountant.
Accountant. You have any kids? All new and improved Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
No,
No kids. Um, ever been married?
no, no.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. So Zarian, Maryland, 24, Sagittarius, an accountant, no kids, never married. What kind of woman you looking for, Zarian?
Um, I got a question. I feel like the camera is like makes me look really weird for some reason on the live, but I feel like I look kind of like weird, distorted on the live, but like I don't know what
You
it
don't
is.
look weird or distorted to me, I would tell you.
For real?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but anyways, what was your question?
What kind of woman you looking for?
Um, Let me see. She gotta be attractive, nice and thick. You feel me? Not too short. Um, she gotta be like a virgin, and
So, are you a virgin?
excuse me. I don't think the standards are like the same for like men and women in terms of like being a virgin. Like I feel like men are like they like that question isn't as like you feel me like um suited for a man. You feel me? So like women, I feel like women should get that question.
Are you a virgin?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So you're not a virgin, but you want a woman that is a virgin.
But that's not the same thing. You know what I mean?
I didn't even get to the base of behind it. I'm just asking clarity right now. So you're giving the explanation. I'm just asking for the simple answer. So the
Mhm.
simple answer is yes, I'm not a virgin, but yes, I want a woman that is a virgin.
Yes,
Tell me why.
because I feel like once a woman lose her virginity, like she stays connected to that person for the rest of her life.
So you're saying the women that you slept with, you have no connection to them for the rest of their lives. For you.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that like I do have a connection to them, but like as a man, like it's easy for me to forget about them once I get with a new woman, if that makes sense. But like if it's a woman that loses her virginity, like she kind of like I don't know, she like might stay in touch with that person for a long time, you know what I mean?
So are you saying the woman that you once slept with, who you don't want to proceed with, they're scorned for life because they had sex with you?
Yeah. Like they'll never forget about me.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're the best man that these women will ever have in their lives because they once slept with you.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so let me ask you this, Zarion, right?
Yeah.
Are you being serious or are you joking?
I'm being dead serious.
Okay,
I'm
now,
just a funny person, that's all.
okay, now, couple things. What are you looking for, a girlfriend or a wife?
I'm looking for a wife.
Okay. So you want a virgin. I've had women, well, I don't know about virgins, but I've had women who are celibate until married. Would you want a woman who doesn't want to have sex with you until she's your wife?
Say that again. I was looking at the comments.
Do you desire a woman who would be a virgin and only willing to break her virginity unless you guys get married, like on your wedding night?
Yeah, because I'm a Muslim, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know this. So now that since you practice, what I know about the Muslim religion, sometimes you have more than one wife. Are you going to have more than one?
No,
You
because I
only
don't
want
think
one.
as long as she gives me everything that I need, why would I need more? You know what I mean?
Okay. So you're down to date a woman who doesn't want to have sex until marriage.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So
And
since you want,
she has to be really like she has to be at least like young, you know, because the odds of them being a virgin at like 30 is like really low.
okay, so the youngest that you can require on my age is 21. So you want someone around that age?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you don't want her to have kids because you want her to be a virgin.
What type of question is how's she gonna be a virgin without kids?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm making the assumption no woman with kids would be an option because you're seeking a
Oh
virgin.
shit, right. I'm tripping. They could have used the condom and shit. I'm tripping or birth control. I'm tripping. Yeah, you're right.
No, 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 no. You're not tripping. You're miss. I'm kind of already saying no women with kids because ultimately you want a virgin.
Yes.
Okay. So is that all that you desire? If a woman has had sex, you do not want her.
Yes.
I was trying to take you seriously, but you're smiling and
Okay,
giggling, so
okay,
people
okay,
think you're
okay.
trolling me.
Okay, okay. I'm not trolling.
Okay, so a virgin only.
Yes.
All right. What else? What are some other requirements before we go to your deal breakers?
Man, I love this show. I'm having such a good time, man. Um, she has to like I said, she has to have a nice body. She got to have a nice face. Um, she has to be. I know a lot of people in this world like don't like this word. It kind of comes off as sexist, but she got to be submissive in some sort of way. She can't be a person that like is more dominant than I am. You know what I mean? She can make more money than me, you know, but she can't like try to like dictate things like and like be too bossy if that makes sense.
Okay. Um, what are your deal breakers?
Like when you say deal breakers, you mean like
Non-negotiable things that you will not date, you will not tolerate. So, like a woman with kids is I'm assuming a deal breaker. A woman
yeah,
who's had
yeah.
sex is a deal breaker. Things like
Mhm.
that for you.
Oh no, she can have she you know what? Matter of fact, yeah, keep it that way. Another deal breaker would be she has to have a job. She has to be supportive. Like she has to support me, you know? And what else? She has to be oh shit. It's kind of hard like when you ask me what the deal breaker just don't be in like don't be a bad person, you know, because I feel like a lot of women like will go out of their way to try and make a man feel vulnerable or insecure. Like just show me that you care about me, you know what I mean, and I'll you know reciprocate that energy, you know.
Let me ask you this. You almost reneged when I said that you want a woman that was a virgin only. Are you, excuse me, would you date a woman that has had sex or that's a strong no for you?
That's not a strong no
Okay.
because a woman that has experience in the bed is like um that actually like I like that, you know, because I've been with like women who like aren't that experienced and like I feel like if she's more experienced, you know, with doing those type of things, like it's better for me, you know.
So now you're contradicting yourself because on one accord, you're saying her sexual experience is better for you in the bedroom. But earlier you said if she's already had a sexual experience, she's still attached to that man that taught her all those things that you're going to like to do with her in the bedroom. So which one is it?
It's both because if she has too many bodies, then that's bad. Like she gotta like have like I mean, I don't want it to be, too loose. You know what I'm saying, bro? But I mean, like, if let's say let's keep it at 5.
5 men she could have slept with.
Yeah,
Okay. We said earlier, you already kind of described your appearance type, but this is the direct question. Should she look a certain way?
she got to have long black hair, and
Long
she
black hair.
has, and I like all women of all colors. I don't discriminate. But if I got more hair than a woman, then that's bad. That means something wrong with her estrogen levels. Like, if she got a, like, what I'm saying, it's some things in today's society that's just not normal. Like a woman with a mustache. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, then there's some women out here that's like shaped like a silverback gorilla, and like they want a man that's 6 feet plus. Yeah, I was just watching your other live, you feel me? And they was talking about how, they need a man that makes over $100,000, and he got to be at least 6 feet tall. But you the size of a whale. And I just don't understand that. But yeah, what were we talking about before?
Well, this is the moment that you describe the type of woman that you want, but you did that and you shared your opinion on other previous guests, it seems.
Yeah,
Okay. So are you saying that those women shouldn't desire those men?
yes.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
what I'm saying is my expectations are justifiable because I'm a handsome man. You know, I already. Oh, let me not say that.
No, go ahead, say it. I want you to speak freely.
Um, I feel like I'm a pretty attractive guy. I don't really feel that insecure. Um, I like talking to women. I talk to women all the time. I would say that I'm a ladies man. Okay, so yeah.
You're a ladies' man. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about money. Should this woman make a certain amount of money?
At least I would say 60K.
At least 60K. Should she
Mhm.
be in Maryland?
Yes,
Yes. Do you want her to also be a Muslim woman?
I would prefer her to be a Muslim.
You prefer. Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam. That's when you stand up and let's confirm your handsomeness.
I know I'm on a laptop right now. Let me hold up. You can tell that I'm really tall.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet 1. Hold on.
Okay. 6'1".
I gotta put this down somewhere. So, can you see like how tall I am from like this?
Well, we got to see your legs if possible, but I can't tell that you're tall.
Hold on.
Okay.
It's kind of hard because I just moved into this apartment, and I
Okay.
gotta put the light so you can see.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Okay. We got you. We got you, Zarian.
All right.
Now, Zarian, since you are saying you will date a woman that has had a sexual experience, would you date a woman with a child?
Hell no.
Why? Oh, okay.
Hell no.
Is
Because
it okay?
if that's not my child, then I'm not gonna feel like I said before, since she already has a child, then she's pretty much, her value as a woman goes down by like a lot.
If she already has a child, her value goes down. Explain this.
Because she already chose who she wanted to let be, like, I don't know how you say this. She already chose like the man that she wanted to like allow to be intimate with her. So it's kind of like that decision that she made is like, it's like it's something, it's like a big lifetime moment. You know what I mean? It's something that you can't really change. It's something that lives with you for the rest of your life. You share a child with that person, you know? And it's like, once you share a child with someone, you're going to be connected with them for the rest of your life. And I just don't want to deal with someone else's problems, you know?
Okay, fair enough for your assessment. This is just my question to you. With that theory, how do you feel about men who have children already, but not with their child's mother?
I feel equally the same about them. I feel like they're irresponsible men. They're not real men because they go around and they have children with multiple different women and they don't take care of them. That's how my father is, and I don't even like my father because of that.
Well, you know what? I gotta say, I respect that you keeping the same energy for both because sometimes men will feel that way about women. But then if a single mom is a single mom, it's because the man she created the child with, for whatever reason, is also not doing his part to participate. So I can at least respect the fact you feel the same about both. So you're saying basically, if two people have a child together, they should work it out and be a family.
Yes, because you went, like, even if you had that child out of lust, like, it's not about you anymore. It's about the child, you know?
Okay.
So
I
like
can
you shouldn't be looking to date anyway. You should be looking to try and take care of that child, you know?
okay. Okay. Well, I can respect that you feel the same about both genders.
I mean,
So
take care of the child first and then you can date. You know what I mean?
okay. Some more questions. We got some paid questions too. I'll get to the paid questions in 1 second. Well, let's just go to the paid questions now. Um, we got this one said, Cybernick said, why don't you seek help to find a woman from your local? I guess there's a place for Muslim men to find women. No?
No, no. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
There's no wait, hold on. What did he say? Why don't you seek
Is it
help
a
to
mosque? I think he's saying. I'm not
Yeah,
sure what the Muslim
women
culture.
women aren't even allowed to go to the mosque. They
Okay.
don't go to the mosque. They pray at home. Do
Okay.
your research, brother, before you ask a question.
Okay. The world said Malcolm X Lax is doing way too much. Bean pie, my brother.
What's that mean?
I guess he's saying he's trying to make a play off of Malcolm X, who was also Muslim, and then he's making, I guess, trying to make a joke with bean pie. Okay. Let me find. Let's read this one. Benny C said, crack is whack, and this fool is smoking a lot of it. He wants a virgin and doesn't want a virgin. This is what happens when these men watch nothing but YouTube content creators for dating advice. What's your response?
I love this show. Like I'm really enjoying like these comments, bro. I didn't think it was gonna be this fun.
Did you want to respond to that one?
Crack is whack, and this fool is smoking a lot of it. Well, first of all, I don't smoke crack. I don't even smoke weed. I don't drink. I'm a Muslim, like I said. And he wants a virgin and doesn't want a virgin. This is what happens when these men watch nothing but YouTube content creators and dating advice. I honestly don't know what to say about that. This dude, he might be onto something though. These content creators will definitely like disillusion a lot of people and mislead a lot of people, you know? So I think that like people should like make choices for themselves and like not look at too much content and be brainwashed, you know?
Okay. Nicole said this man is streaming. Are you streaming right now?
No, I'm not streaming.
Okay, he's not streaming, Nicole. Um, Rated R said prime example of why we don't want light skinned men. Goofy.
Oh. Light skin. What about a tall light skin? Come on now.
Rated R, would you make an exception? I mean, we do hear tall, dark, and handsome, but maybe tall, light, and handsome can be some ladies' preferences.
Oh yeah. And a nice goatee.
And a nice goatee. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Cat said full of double standards and hypocritical beliefs. He also needs to grow up some more. A lot of what he's saying doesn't make sense respectfully.
What doesn't make sense about what I just said? I don't want a woman who has more than 5 bodies because it's just not sustainable. Like
Well,
that relationship is not going to be sustainable because she has already she more than likely has like 10 different guys in her phone at one time, if she's slept with more than 5 men. She that's a clear indicator that she makes poor decisions. She doesn't know what she wants. I want a woman that know what she want. If you've been slept with 5 different men, that means you have issues with knowing what you want. In fact, you probably don't even know who you are and that's why you don't know what you want, because you don't even know who you are. You got to figure out who you are before you know what you want.
do you feel the same about men? Have you slept with more than 5 women?
No, I've only slept with one woman.
Oh, okay.
So I know I made it came off like I was like a player, or I'm only 24, and the time that I did, let me shut up. So what was you gonna say?
Okay, okay. One thing, this is what I will say, whether I agree or disagree, it does seem like you're living to the standards of what you're talking about.
Yeah,
So
I'm
sometimes
real.
I might not
I keep it
always
real.
agree. Yeah, I might not always agree with a guest, but I can at least respect the guest in the walk that they're doing. So, because I was gonna say you have a lot of judgment against women, but it seems like, so just for, I know you haven't slept with more than 5 women. And I know there's a double standard. I know men and women are equal. So that's not really the conversation. But I think in this manner, how would you feel about men your age, we'll do younger, not older, that slept with more than 5 women? Do you feel the same about them?
So this is what I want to say about that. A lot of men like to brag about how many bodies they got, but I don't think that's a flex, because it shows that you're not able to stay in a relationship for a long time. You know, it shows that like you act out of lust. You willing to have sex with women at any cost because sex is above everything else. Like sex isn't that important. And a lot of men think that losing your virginity is something that you should be proud about. And they'll do, some men will die for some coochie, for some cat. And it's just, I think that those type of men, their mentality is limited in a
Hmm,
sense, because
okay.
they value they value having sex too high. It's not that important, bro. I'm here to tell you, like, it's not all that, man.
Okay. Okay. Sam Major, he spent $50 to say this comment. Nothing wrong with a man not wanting a woman with children. Okay, so he's backing up your theory of wanting a woman with no kids. Here's the deal. I believe you can always have your own beliefs. I was just interested in how you felt about men as you were judging women with children, but it seems like it's an equal, like you are equal opportunity for gender. So I can respect that. Sam Major said, Sam Major, I see in the comments, you always say some things in the comments. I be seeing your comments, Sam Major. He's very big on, I think he's actually really big on women not having children unless they're married. I see your comments a lot. He's always like, women, marry before you carry, marry before you carry. So he's kind of staying consistent. I've seen him make those comments a couple times. We got more questions, but we got a lot of paid questions for you.
Okay.
The only person here online that Katrina said, Kendra's the only person here online that I would listen to for dating advice. Well, thank you, Katrina. This is what I will say to this, and I always try to give this disclaimer. I don't claim to be a dating coach or a dating expert. What I am is a journalist that has talked to single people for almost 5 years. So I have a lot of data. So, and also one of the reasons I was saying this the other day, where I don't like blanket dating advice online, because dating advice has to be structured individually. You cannot give all the dating advice to one race of women, or all dating advice for one race of men, or looks. There's so many components when it comes to dating, and you have an individual card. It's like playing spades. So what I don't like about online is a lot of times they give dating advice that's just overall like I hate this, I hate to say this, but there's a conversation like all men are supposed to pay and all this and that. And I'm like, well, every girl's not going to get that type of guy. So to make that as a requirement for one lady who's had that experience, that could be her experience, doesn't mean that's going to be another woman's experience. So therefore it shouldn't be her requirement. So that's why I don't like dating advice online, because it's really an individual thing. You got an individual hand you got to play. But back to you. I will get to these questions, but let me finish mine. When was your last relationship, Zarian?
Last, I'll say that at the end of 2023.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
At the end of 2023.
Okay. So almost 2 years. Well, a year, over a year.
Yeah.
Now, are you waiting for marriage? Not necessarily, but
no.
Okay.
But, it depends. Like if I find my soulmate, then I would definitely wait for marriage. Yeah, because
Okay.
I could get married right now. I'm just financially ready to get married. You know, I pretty much got everything. I achieved a lot of stuff at a young age. I pretty much am where I want to be in life right now, and the only thing left that I need to do is to leave my legacy. In order to do that, I gotta have children. So.
Okay. And what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Flaws? I try to be too perfect sometimes, like perfectionism. Like
Okay.
I constantly like look in the mirror to make sure I always look good. Um, I'm just a perfectionist. Another flaw, what would I say? Thinking too much. I might think too much sometimes. What's another flaw? Oh, I got a really good one. I can come off as mean sometimes. Some people say that I'm mean, but I'm just very what's the word? Truthful or blunt.
Blunt.
Yeah. Like I'm not afraid to tell anyone how I feel.
Okay. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Zarian?
Oh, I'm a very loving man. So once a woman gets with me, my love will be unconditional. And I'll do everything in my power to to make to make myself be the joy of her life.
Okay. All right. Let's get to the rest of these paid questions. I want to make sure I got through mine. Um, she said women are allowed to enter the mosque. Cassandra.
They are, but they usually don't.
Okay, they usually
They
don't.
usually pray at home.
Okay. Halo said, how old are virgins today, and what's the age requirements of the woman?
Virgins, I believe, probably be around 18 for women. Matter of fact, let me take that back. I think some women, I would say the age limit for virgins for women is probably much higher than for men. Like I feel like most men lose their virginity at a younger age than women do.
Okay. Um, Earl said, why must we ask about men if he's saying his opinion about women? I think question is for me. Well, I asked that question because I was curious on his thoughts, because here's the deal. Single moms in particular are judged very harshly on my show, but we don't hear the same judgment for the men that got her pregnant. So I just feel as though if you're going to judge a woman for making the wrong decision of who she had a child with, you should also judge the man for not manning up and being there for his child. So that's why I was curious to know, because you can't give single moms all this blame, because a single mom means she's taking care of her child. The father is not participating. Why is that? Why is he not participating? So, if anything, not for nothing, single moms should be glorified at times, because they have to make it for their child all by themselves. And then the man who got them pregnant gets to go on with no judgment in life. And I just personally think, if you're going to judge single moms, you should judge the men that made her a single mom. So that's why I asked him his thoughts on that. And you actually, I think, agreed with my thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to say this, like, marriage is one thing, but I just don't have just, and I think, listen, I'm not here to judge, but it's hard for me to respect a man who has children and are not there for their children. To me, it's the number one character flaw. And I just don't think a man could love anybody more than his own child. So if a man has a child walking this planet and he's not being a father to that child, every woman, whatever he gives you, you shouldn't expect more. Like, he's not even taking care of his own seed. Why would he show up to be this amazing human being to you? So to me, that's a major character flaw. Now, if it doesn't work out, things happen, but that doesn't take away your responsibility to raising your child. So that's just my own personal Kendra. But let's just continue. Let's continue. All right, I think we're here, Zarian. I actually have to say this. I enjoyed my conversation with you.
They always do.
They always do. Okay.
Yeah.
We still got more comment. We still got more.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
This one said, Dehande07. I'm not sure what type of denomination of Islam he practices, but women are allowed to go to the mosque. They just have to pray, or they have pray rooms. I guess everyone's saying this.
I said that.
CC said, ladies, avoid the smooth brain at all costs. No smooth brain cavemen in 2025. I was a virgin before marriage and would have never wanted used meat. I have to disagree with CC. I'm going to defend you. I'm going to defend him. I'm going to defend you because at the end of the day, he's walking the walk in which he's talking about. He's not out here. He hasn't had sex in almost a year. He's really seeking his life partner. He wants to be there for his family. He wants to marry a woman he's going to have children with. Even though he practices the Muslim faith, he said he wants one woman. I might not agree with his thought process on certain judgments, but character, I think these are the type of things that women should seek. You should want to seek a man who wants to marry you, wants to be there for his family. He bought a house. He has a foundation. Yes, he has strong beliefs, but we're not always going to agree on every single thing. But core values, I'm actually going to disagree with you, CC. I feel like these are the type of men that y'all should be kind of looking for. Men who want to be husbands and want to have, if this is what you desire. Now, also, this is what you desire. If you want to be a wife, this is how husbands act. So I can't necessarily, and I say this to say, I don't necessarily agree with certain things that you said, but I respect it, right? I could disagree and still have respect for you in certain ways at the same time. So I think that any man who is trying, like, you bought your own home at 24.
I got my own apartment.
Okay, your own apartment still. You making a foundation. Yeah. We have some more. Stack Real says, ladies, I remember a time when women couldn't do no wrong. I just want to know, at one point, did all of that become the woman that none of y'all will be friends at the same time? I don't get this. Ladies, I remember a time when women couldn't do no wrong. I just want to know, at one point, did all of y'all become the woman that none of y'all will be friends and at the same time?
Someone needs to go back to school, because that sentence is.
I don't understand. And you spent $10. I got to get more. This one said, Kendra, what about those women who make babies with Ray Ray and Pookies? Well, listen, I was saying, to be explaining what I was saying, both should be judged. The woman who makes babies with Ray Ray's and Pookie's is judged. She's judged constantly on my show. So she's not walking away from judgment. What I was saying is judge the Ray Ray and the Pookies too. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying, I mean, she's always judged. What are you talking about? Why would a virgin choose you? You're not one.
uh like I said, when I lost my virginity, there was a lot of pressure on me to lose my virginity because of peer pressure. And I blame that a lot on society, you know. Society like shames men for being virgins. And I was a virgin for a very long time. And I felt like if I didn't lose my virginity, my friends wouldn't accept me. So, and the part like um in part, like I blame that on the system of patriarchy in society that like they push these gender roles on people to, you know, act a certain way. And as a boy, you gotta get a lot of chicks. You gotta be athletic. You gotta do sports. And as women, you gotta twerk. You gotta have a nice body. You gotta do all these things that make you sexually appealing. You know, and I just feel like the same that I only been with one woman for real. I only did it with one woman. So you can't say that, you know, I'm out here you know being a male hoe, you know.
Okay.
It's a lot of women out here getting passed around by friend groups, you know, men that know each other and know that she's sleeping with their friend, you know. It's not like I'm doing some scandalous stuff like that, you
Okay.
know?
Okay. Um, Posh Pearls 23 said, keep in mind he may have slept with one woman, doesn't mean he hasn't done other things.
Wait, what? Whoa, whoa. What
Just
do you
putting
mean? What
that
do you mean
out
by that?
there, not uncommon.
What do you mean by that? I'm a Muslim.
Ooh, child. She came back and said, "This another." She got a lot to say. No, sir. You ultimately have autonomy over your actions. You don't get to say one thing, expect another, and then hide behind society made me do it. I'm going to defend. Wait, I want you to talk, but I have a defense. I will defend you here.
Society didn't make me do it. I chose to do it, and I accept full responsibility for what I did. I I actually don't regret anything, you know? But that doesn't mean that it changed who I was, you know? I stay true to myself. I stay true to my morals, and I'm looking for someone that has the same standards as me and has the same mindset as me. And the woman that I did lose my virginity to, I still stay in touch with her to this day. And we're very good friends. You
Okay.
know, I'm not out here trying to build a whole roster like Future, you know.
Okay. And I was gonna say that where I feel like you're being very transparent. And anybody that comes on the show, you have to have courage because you will be judged by thousands, right? So that's already a step that you are strong in that area. But I thought it was real when you were explaining there is a pressure to society on men who are straight and let's say have this mindset because the assumption will be you're gay. The
Right.
assumption will
That's
be
I got that a lot. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah. So I mean, I felt when you said, you felt peer pressure to go ahead and just have sex because that's a true thing. Like men do judge other men and they big it up if you slept with a lot of women. And if you choose to go to the other direction, they're gonna think you're gay, they're gonna think something's wrong with you. So I think that was a vulnerable statement for you to say. So I would defend you there. Earl
Thank you.
said, Kendra, I think this goes back to the men and women thing. Earl said, the issue will always go back to the difference of both male positions and female positions. Only positions worth comparing are what's relevant. There's no equal position. Okay, we were talking about baby mama versus baby father. Earl, here's the deal. I don't give a damn what you think in life, okay? Here is my personal Kendra assessment. If you are a man and you do not raise the child that you brought into this earth, to me, that is a major character flaw. Point blank, period. I don't care what you say. To me, you cannot be a man completely if you have children walking this planet and you are not being the father that they need. Children are innocent. Whether you lay with her for a second or whatever, I would judge you just like I would judge a woman for picking you. So that's that. I'm not speaking on that no more. All right, let's get to this. Oh God, they still paying questions for you? I think I did them all.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Stack Rule says, I have big fingers. I was saying all women have become the woman that they would not be friends. So he was saying women have become the woman that they would not be friends with. Okay. I mean, I get what you're saying.
No, that's not true. Because most women are fake. You know, they'll like be fake towards their friends.
Dehande 07, being a Muslim doesn't mean you can't be immoral. Hell, my auntie was married to a Muslim and yet had 3 kids outside of wedlock while in prison. What? Your auntie was married to a Muslim and yet he had 3 kids outside of wedlock while he was in prison. Okay. Well, okay. So he's saying his aunt was married to a Muslim man. He went to prison. And while he was in prison, he got 3 women pregnant. Ooh, child. Tell him to call me. That's juicy. All right, we're going to go. Enough of that. Zarian, what is the age range you want to date?
25 to 35.
Oh, you want to go older?
Yeah, because they're more mature and they know what they want.
Well, now you do contradict yourself because earlier you said you want a virgin woman. You feel as though she should be younger.
Change it to 20 to 25.
Now this is now I can't defend you here because now it does seem you are unsure of.
No, I'm not. No. I just had a brain fart. Change it to 20 to 30. All right.
20 to 30. Okay, yeah. 20 to 30. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No.
Okay, you got to download the dating app. I checked for your name. I did not see it. Do you have an iPhone or an Android phone?
iPhone.
Go to the app store, make this your name, and the woman that's interested, she will go ahead, download it right now and show me. At least go to the app store, type in Kendra G Singles.
Okay, hold up.
And then show it to me. Show me the icon and I'll confirm that that's the app. Kendra, Kendrag. Do you see it? Yes. So download that now, set up your profile, make it the name on the screen, and I will make you a highlight and I will add your profile to the highlight. I got to go to the next guest, but I guess they still
Thank you so much, Kendra.
Wait, I got 3 more questions for you, then that's it, y'all. Okay. All right. If a woman made the same decision as you have in the past and blame society, would you accept her? That's kind of good. You wouldn't accept her?
No, because the standards aren't the same. They put more pressure on men to lose their virginity than women.
But here's the deal. What if she was a woman? Let me tell you, one of the reasons why I didn't fall for the game, this is why I believe fathers are so important, and my parents weren't even married. So in my dynamic, I had an extremely active father. And I saw the difference as a young girl because my father was so much in my life. Guys couldn't manipulate me. This is why I don't really get manipulated in a lot of shit, because my dad got to me before the world got to me, right? So I say this example to say, what if there's a girl who didn't have a father figure and she gets the peer pressure like, this is how you get boys to like you, and she doesn't know any better. So would that woman get a pass of just being a product of her environment until she was able to be taught something different?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that's the point that they were trying to make. This one said, killing this guy, but this guy probably does have half his ish and they claiming they want. So I think what they're trying to say is they're killing you, but you have half of the things that most people say they want. I think you got some, here's the deal. You're 24. I always get people young Grace, because really experience is the only teacher in life. We could read a lot of things, but you have to go through life to learn. But at 24 years old, I still think you got more experiences, but there's some things you say I agree with, and there's some things I disagree with, but whatever, that's life. This one said, y'all keep counting my money. Are some of y'all not used to money? It's only $10. Are y'all okay? Oh, Stack Reels. I guess they're
Like,
saying they're counting his money because of the
let
amount of.
him let him do him. Come on
Let him do
now.
him. All right, we gotta go. Download the app, set up your profile so the women can reach out to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Our new and improved Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download the brand new Kendra G Singles dating app now.